Wild, wild stuff. Here, let's take a look at CNN's coverage on it now.
There's a complicated legacy on the African continent. The fairy tale is that Queen Elizabeth went up the treetops here in Kenya, a princess, and came down a queen, because it's when she was here in Kenya that she learned that her dad had died and she was to be the queen. But that also...
It's not contradicting at all. You're comparing different eras. No, I'm not. Charlie Kirk is saying that British Empire was a civilizing force. You fucking dummy. Bro, comparing 300 years ago to today is just stupid. No, Charlie Kirk. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize Magna Carta was yesterday, dude. I didn't realize that the Shakespeare was yesterday. When he was talking about British Empire and all of its, like, all of its civilizing nature, he was talking about, last week. You dumb bitch. You just want to hear what you want to hear, you fucking idiot. Do you understand? He's literally saying the British Empire was a civilizing force against its colonies. Okay? It civilized barbarians. That's why it was good. It was good for every fucking colony to be endlessly owned by the British Empire. Okay? That's what he's saying. And part of that is the penal colony of the United States, or what became the United States. But of course, because we're white people, that's a little different. No one even considers that to be the same thing. White supremacy is the underlying attitude in this situation. A penal, did I say penal? Penal.
Was the start of the 8 years after that the Kenyan colonial government cracked down. The British colonial government cracked down brutally on the Mau Mau rebellion against the colonial administration. They herded more than 1 million people into concentration camps where they were tortured and dehumanized. And so across the African continent, there have been people who are saying, I will not mourn for Queen Elizabeth because my ancestors suffered great atrocities under her people and that she never fully acknowledged that. And that is why among African Twitter, among Black Twitter and social media, there's been many people who are ungovernable with takes that maybe don't quite follow the official state religion, which is why you see a statement like this from the South African opposition party, the Economic Freedom Fighters, that said, we do not mourn the death of Elizabeth because to us, her death is a reminder of a very tragic period in this country and Africa's history. During her 70-year reign...
This is basically the most polite way of being like, yeah, we don't give a fuck about the queen passing. And that's the reason why people are celebrating it. Because she was fucking bad. Okay? Because she was bad. And here are the reasons why she was bad. Go ahead, yell at this guy too.
As queen, she never once acknowledged the atrocities that her family inflicted on native people that Britain invaded across the world. If there is really life and justice after death, may Elizabeth and her ancestors get what they deserve. There are people on social media who are calling out this sort of statements for saying this is not the right time, you should honor the dead. But the critics say, when is really the right time to talk about the legacy of colonialism and the many, many after effects that continue to live with us today? But many African leaders are paying tribute to Queen Elizabeth, including the Kenyan President-elect William Ruto, who's called her 70-year reign and guiding of the Commonwealth as admirable. You saw, for instance, the statement from President Muhammadu Buhari of Nigeria that said, my family and the more than 200 million Nigerians have learned with immense sadness of the passing of Queen.
You think she had a say in anything the British did, Lamau? Man, shut the fuck up. The Queen is not some fucking small bean, okay? You're literally seeing, like, you're looking at a person who is defending the unjustifiable, immoral, insane actions like torturing people that just want to be fucking freed and whitewashing it and doing PR for it and turning around and going, but she had no say in this. The fuck do you mean? She's literally the queen, you fucking idiot. Of course she has a say in it. She has a level of, she's a profound amount of influence. She's the de facto head of state. Okay? Stop just saying it's like, oh, just symbolic. Even if it's just symbolic, she's still doing PR. God damn, dude. What is this attitude? Where are you guys getting this information from? Where are you getting this information from? Why are people saying it's just symbolic? The Queen does have political power in the UK. Read a book. You're not saying that to me, I hope. Because I am familiar. I don't know if you know this, but the Queen could literally murder someone, okay? She could murder someone. They're getting this information from the Crown show on Netflix. Oh, that's what it is? Is that why there's so many fucking royalty cucks out here? Is that why so many people are saying this sort of insane shit? Sorry, I'm just getting text messages. Fuck. Hasan, they went to American school. They don't know about the atrocities, let alone the broader colonial world.
Elizabeth, and the end of her unique and wonderful 70-year reign, she was the only British sovereign known to 90% of our population. And while there are people who supported President Buhari for that, he has gotten a lot of criticism for that sort of sentiment. To use the slang of the times, he's gotten ratioed for many people seeing him ignoring the impact of British colonialism in Nigeria. Michael.
Yeah, honouring the woman, but acknowledging the stain of colonialism.
The Crown literally portrays the Queen as a real victim of colonialism because it hurt her to condone it. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. That's where it's coming from. Oh my God. That's the reason. I was wondering like why so many fucking Americans especially have like this incredibly strange affinity towards the Crown and incredibly weird attitude towards like wanting to defend the Queen. The show literally shows you how fucked up and out of touch the monarchy is that's the reason why they wanted to cancel the show. You should watch The Crown. It's horrible. We learned this in school too. You failed to consider that she might have been sad when she did the colonialism? Yeah, maybe. That pundit, like, we're honoring the baddie girl boss while acknowledging she did a little colonialism. Yeah, I never watched The Crown. I don't give a shit about that sort of stuff, so I never actually watched it. But yeah, I mean, they are whitewashing, like, we take a look back at the Queen Elizabeth II's long-standing relationship with Africa. Like, that is not the way that's not the way you do coverage on this matter, right? But it is the way that they're doing coverage on the matter. Because it is all the same. It is all the exact same attitude. Understand that Tucker Carlson defending the monarchy. Understand that Charlie Kirk defending the monarchy. These are all the exact same attitudes, okay? British BBC defending the monarchy and whitewashing it. Whitewashing the Queen's legacy. This is all the exact same energy. It's just serf brain, peasant brain.